It's just good to recognize the attaboys that you get, because certainly complaints, and that's just business anywhere, but you're going to receive some complaints, and you have to look into those and take them seriously. So why not look into the attaboys and take those just as seriously? That's the culture here at our sheriff's office, and we believe we should celebrate our people doing the extraordinary. You heard some stories today about people that saved lives, literally. The deputy that went back as he wasn't comfortable the next day because the suspect's gun was never found and kept searching, and located the firearm in the front yard of a residence. The pistol had a baby blue handle and would have been mistaken easily for a toy. While recovering the firearm, the resident came out and said that his child would have mistaken the firearm for a toy and would have most likely could have had an accident with it. Master Deputy Scott, come on up, please, sir. Our deputies aren't just fighting crime, they're serving the community in all kind of different capacities. And of course now we're getting into life-saving opportunities, and it's more than just domestic calls or working armed robberies. It's responding to calls that they hear that they're close by, where there's a cardiac arrest or someone with a gaping injury, and they try to go help sustain that person or sustain life until EMS can actually get there. And those are the kind of stories that I think the community should hear about. The caller was in the process of unloading a frozen food truck at the location where he fell on a pallet, causing a large laceration to the inside of his right leg. The injury resulted in a femoral artery bleed. Deputy Hyatt was the first to arrive on scene. Within seconds of his arrival, Deputy Hyatt applied a tourniquet above the injury, thus controlling further blood loss. It was stated that if Deputy Hyatt had not acted within 2 minutes of the arrival in the manner of care that he gave, the results would have been much different. Any opportunity I get to celebrate our employees, I look for those opportunities because these people should be celebrated. Deputy Bowen arrived on scene, and the infant's father handed Deputy Bowen the infant, stating he was unresponsive and not breathing. Deputy Bowen started CPR on the child, was able to revive the child long enough for EMS to get on scene. Deputy Bowen's actions on that day saved the infant's life. His quick thinking, instant reaction, and knowledge of his CPR duties brought the child back to life. We received cards, letters, calls, voicemails, everything else. Sometimes they're anonymous even. They say, hey, I don't even care to leave my name or anything, but this deputy responded to this incident and he went above and beyond. Josh was able to locate and identify the missing boater from the air. Later, after flying for about 5 hours, he requested permission to fly a night flight to employ the FLIR to search the riverbanks. Josh located the fire and the occupant who turned out to be the subject that had been missing. Come on up, Josh. Many of our deputies, we're proud to say, are EMTs, first responders. We even have a few paramedics, so we're very proud of those that have taken on those additional learning opportunities so they can learn more about life in general, life-saving techniques. And so we're glad to have those traveling throughout the county and patrolling.